Criminal charges filed in the Key Bridge collapse. A federal investigation reveals a cover-up saying the Dali's operator cut corners leading to the deadly tragedy. Welcome to the news at 5. I'm Nikki Zizaza.
And I'm Rick Ritter. Tonight it is stunning allegations from Maryland's top federal prosecutor. She says Synergy Marine knew the massive Dali cargo ship was hazardous and used an unauthorized piece of equipment in the vessel's fuel system.
The indictment also individually charges a Synergy manager. WJZ investigator Mike Helgren is live in Canton to break it all down for us tonight. Mike.
Nikki, Rick, major developments years in the making. Now, this indictment alleges Synergy Marine intentionally misled investigators, falsified documents. The company is vigorously fighting these allegations. Lawyers for the families of victims who died in this tragedy say they are outraged by the scope of the alleged lies.
We know, as is laid out in this indictment, the collapse should never have happened.
The indictment blames the deadly Key Bridge collapse on the operator of the massive Dali cargo ship. The federal investigation, named last twilight for the area's significance to the Star-Spangled Banner, says Synergy Marine covered up its use of a manual flushing pump, which starved the Dali's generators of fuel, leading to a second blackout and a collision course with the Key Bridge in March 2024.
The indictment alleges that if the Dali had been using the proper fuel supply pumps, then the vessel would have regained power in time to safely navigate under the Key Bridge.
The FBI says the exhaustive investigation included more than 24 search warrants and close to 200 interviews.
They forged safety inspections and certifications. They falsely claimed the ship was in good working order and then lied to investigators about their actions when they were questioned.
Radha Christian Karthik Nair, the Dali's technical superintendent, is being charged individually. The indictment alleges he lied to the NTSB. Nair remains in India, with the U.S. attorney pursuing an extradition to Maryland.
We are going to enforce and use all of our available law enforcement tools to attempt to do just that.
Anybody that purposefully misled this country needs to be held responsible.
6 construction workers died in the tragedy. Lawyers representing 4 of them are preparing for a civil trial June 1st, where Synergy is trying to limit its liability.
It is heartbreaking, not just for the victims' families, but for all of America to see what companies are doing behind the scenes.
In a statement, Synergy Marine says it is surprised and disappointed, calls the allegations baseless, and accuses the government of criminalizing a tragic accident.
If the DOJ wouldn't have found what was going on and brought these charges, we would have never seen the purposeful destruction of materials, the purposeful hiding of what really caused this tragedy.
Now, he says he is open to a settlement, and we have another major development on that front tonight. The state of Maryland has agreed to settle with the Dali's owner and operator for $2.25 billion. The U.S. attorney says Synergy could be on the hook for as much as $10 billion in criminal penalties. We are live in your corner in Canton. Mike Helgren, WJZ.
All right, Mike, thank you.